Howdy folks. It's another episode of Java Pop's Kitchen. What's happening? What's cooking with Java Pop? Well, today we're going to be baking a pie. Pizza pie. It's a spicy meatball. We don't have any spiced meatballs. We got pepperoni, which is just garbage. But, you know, it's typical Americana, so just throw some on and enjoy. The price of this baby here is going to be $3.49 for the mozzarella. $3.49 for the mozzarella. Marinara sauce. I'm not using typical pizza sauce. I'm not, because if I don't use it all, I can use it for my pasta. So I'm being a little bit, what do they call that? Being very forward-thinking. This pasta sauce was $2.45. Diced tri pepperoni mix. This was in the aisle alongside the other stuff that they had for pizza making items. And this was $2.99. And then the Boboli, the big Boboli. This is the original crust. It tastes better than Mama Mary's, so don't you go patronizing that hussy's dark hot hole, because Boboli is where it's at. And this is $4.89, all total, the grand, total grand, as they say, for a marquis or a duke, or perhaps even a king, is $17.16. So let's get started with this. I'm preheating the oven, as the Boboli bag says, to 450. They've got veggies on here. They make it seem very healthy, but it's not as healthy as you'd imagine. There's all kinds of sodiums and B12s and thiamine mononitrates in here. So don't get your hopes up. I was gonna do it live with rolling, but they were all out of the dough. So this first we need a spoon to get this sauce on here. It says something about oil. They want me to put oil. Remove crust, empty vegetable, spread mozzarella, remove crust from packaging and brush with oil. Come on, Boboli. We know you're a greasy man. We don't need to throw on some more. So we'll not neglect that step. You know, you can do it how you want. That's the good old pop. It's the trademark patented Java Pop. Shake it up. Always shake it up. Sprinkle on some sauce, lovingly, leisurely. You know, I'd imagine you'd need a decent amount of sauce. Just slop it on here. We're gonna be in the oven, so once you're in, you can't get out until you're fully cooked. So you got to do it right going in. Proper materials and what have you. I know this is very liquidy sauce. I probably should have gotten some kind of thicker actual pasta sauce. In fact, I probably should have done a lot of things. I should have probably not have gotten pepperoni. I probably should not have gotten Boboli crust. I probably should have done it fresh. Probably should not have gotten this pre-cut pepper stuff. It's diced and sliced, but it doesn't look very nice. I gotta say, if I did something right, it's probably getting this mozzarella. It even has a picture of a sliced piece of cheese pizza on it. So you know you're doing the right thing. Sprinkle it on there. Yeah, that's right. It ain't easy being cheesy, folks, but it is pleasant. It's a good pizza pie. You gotta forgive my stereotyping and what have you. It's because it's pleasant. It's a nice playful thing. I know all Italians aren't obsessed with pizzas and meatballs and cheeses, nor are they all greasy and speak in a kind of hackneyed accent. But that's me. That's what I'm doing, because I'm here right now making pizza for myself to open tear along dotted line or cut along dotted line. No one makes you do it. No one does it better than you. Make your own rules. Share them with your friends and family. Pass on the magic of making pizza. I gotta say, $17.16 though is pretty darn expensive. I could have gotten a pre-made Supreme pizza for like $6 and not having to go. I think this whole nonsense must just be like total like a craft thing you do with your kids, because it's not a very practical thing, I don't think. This should be enough. Should be enough pepperoni. One more for good luck. I always like to bring myself good luck. Go that extra 10%. My hands are all greasy. Incredible fresh. Pull tab left corner. Sprinkle them on. Sprinkle on the peppers. Pepper. They look very bright. This is good. I like brightness. I don't often just get to see this level of brightness on my pizza. I always choose the unhealthy materials. We're not going to use that one. That one fell on the ground, folks. You don't have to use floor food unless you're in dire straits. And spending $17 on a Boboli pizza, I don't think we're in dire straits. We're in stupid straits. You know, talk about good luck. Throw on some garlic powder. I know they probably say you gotta sprinkle this or something. I probably should have done it first. I don't, whatever. People make mistakes. It's a first time thing. But we are using protection, so we won't have to live with these mistakes for the rest of our lives. Sprinkle on more for good luck. You know, why not have some sauce on top of the pepperoni? This ain't just regular pepperoni. It's some saucy pepperoni. It's got some sass. I'll talk back to you in a heartbeat. At the drop of a, I don't think pepperonis wear hats or pins. Maybe they do wear pins. They wear pins to support efforts and awareness for the breast cancer. Think pink. I hope you do. Get checked. And not to neglect the men. When you're in your 50s, you gotta make sure to get your prostate checked out. Because, I mean, I know at that age your balls aren't as much important to you as they could have been, but that's a tender area, and you don't want to have to die with prostate cancer. Alright, so now we're just waiting for we're waiting for the oven to finish preheating. I'll take a moment to tell a joke. Okay, here's the joke. I'm a robot. I am a robot. You know what that was? That was the wave of the future. The robot wave. The wave of the future. Alright, I heard a click. That clicking sound means the oven is ready. This is what we're going to stick into the oven. And hopefully when it's all said and done, we'll be able to stick it in our mouths. Because that's what you do with pizza. I got the... Alright, well check, hey guys, don't leave me now. Check back with me in 20 minutes and we'll have a pizza party together. That is one provocative pizza. Alrighty, fellas and fillettes, we've got pizza finished, and as they say, bon appetit. Val Kilmer's engorged neck, pizza, face. Howdy folks, I guess that pizza, I ate the whole darn thing while watching a filmola on the Netflix, and it just put me to sleep. Can you guess which movie it was? It was Francis Ford Coppola's new movie, really put me to sleep, and that pizza. But let's check out. I wrote some notes as I was eating it. I didn't want to unduly discredit any positive part of the pizza by giving an overwhelming roundabout review, so I thought I'd give each component its fair share. As for the crust of the pizza, the crust was crunchy, albeit a bit flat. It wasn't very full. There was no oomph. It wasn't like this blanket here. It wasn't exploding in terms of texture. The sauce, it was tangy and waterous. It probably wasn't a good idea to use the marinara. I should have probably opted for something a little bit more befitting a pizza, but it was all right. The garlic, now it was enriching. I wrote that in big bold letters. I was very appreciative of that garlic powder. I think every pizza from now on, I'll put a hefty helping of garlic, has the added bonus of keeping out the vampires. The cheese, it was there. You know, nothing too spectacular to say one way or the other. The pepperoni, it was faint and overpowered by the peppers. It's kind of ironic. Pepperoni is the bigger word, but it didn't stand a chance with that 3 pepper mix that I got from the grocery mart. Overall, this pizza, it stinks. Waste of time. I want my money back. Next time I'll just be thrown in a DiGiorno. An added bonus of having those little commercials playing in my head and imagining that I'm in for a real treat. But as for the movie, it was his new movie Twixt. Francis Ford Coppola. I wrote here, it was a senile old man trying to enter the digital age, hip as youth. It was a stinker. I would say even my pizza was better than this movie. Granted, it had a hefty character like Val Kilmer trudging along, grabbing the movie by its proverbial digital film. But he's no Brando, as much as Coppola might hope so. There wasn't many spooks. It was more of a goof. It was like an art house Scooby-Doo, if you can imagine that nonsense. But there you go. Have fun thinking about these things.